Hello everyone, Papa Pirate here with my first video. Yep, my very first video. I've wanted to create videos for a while now, and I'm finally making the attempt to overcome my fear of strangers judging me and join the ranks of strangers judging others online. The plan as of now is to make commentary videos such as this one today, and possibly branch out to other topics on other videos, but for now, this will be my focus. From watching YouTubers like Leafy, Pyrocynical, August the Duck, H3H3, and many, many more, I've always thought I'd love to do something similar. I'll do my best to find my own style, but that'll take some time, so I apologize if I sound familiar to anyone, any other content creators. I promise I'll get there. Starting off today, we have Kay's cooking, making chicken and noodles, I guess. So let's end this monologue and get right into the video.
Hi people, and I'm back cooking again, and today I'm going to be doing a chicken and noodle meal.
I usually wouldn't stop after the intro, but is it just me or does Kay seem a little depressed here? Possibly she already knows of the monstrosity she's created. I guess we'll have to see.
And I've got some spaghetti here. Oops. And I'm going to put that in.
Kay? That water is not boiling.
Put that all in, and I'm going to let that all boil down. Yes, the pan is not hot.
What, Kay? I don't believe you. That looks hot to me.
It's been put on. It's on 0. I put it on number 6. That's probably why it's not hot. But yes, that's the noodles. That's the start of the noodles.
So, I don't know about any of you guys. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with me. But when I'm making pasta, I usually double check to make sure that the burner is on, you know? Matter of fact, I won't even throw pasta in the water unless it's at a pretty good rolling boil, you know? It's got to be bubbling quite a bit for me to even consider throwing noodles in there. So, I guess me and Kay just have a little difference there, I suppose.
In the pan, and I'm going to let them boil down. As you can see, I've got the chicken here. It's going to go in. I don't put anything on the chicken. I just let it cook in its own juices.
Now, I know the British jokes are a little bit played out sometimes, but man, they kind of write themselves, don't they? No seasoning on the chicken, just letting it cook on its own. Even if I'm putting chicken in something else, usually I'll at least put some salt and pepper on it. I mean, at the very least. Maybe some paprika, but nothing? Come on, Kay, you've been cooking online for years now. Years! Let's see how this turns out.
Well, yeah, let it cook in its own juices. Maybe a little bit of salt shouldn't go amiss. And when the oven is warmed up, they will be going in and cooking. The things I'll be using will be pepper, which is a green pepper that's already been chopped and frozen. Onions, which is already thawed out.
So I'm just curious, am I living under some kind of rock where it's normal to pre-chop vegetables and freeze them and thaw them out when they need used? That just sounds a little odd to me. I mean, it takes a minute to chop an onion, not even, so let me know if I'm wrong.
Some very lazy garlic, some oregano, and some salty walty. We call it walty.
I'm sorry, I have to.
Well, the oil is already in it.
I know. I've already commented on the burner being off, but the sound of the onion plopping in there with no sizzle, it just, it's bothersome.
The spaghetti has now got a lid on it. I've put some peppers in.
See, now there's nothing bad I can say about this. The food is sizzling on the burner like it's supposed to when one cooks food. Maybe this will turn out better than I originally thought.
Now the spaghetti or noodles, whatever you want to call them, is done, I'm going to cheat by adding a can of chicken soup, because there's chicken in the oven. So I'm adding it to the pasta, noodles, whatever you call it. Adding it to the noodles. Well, adding it to the noodles.
Now, I'm aware that using soups in different recipes is a pretty normal thing, you know. Like tater tot casserole usually uses cream of mushroom soup in it and whatnot, but I don't know, something about soup just with noodles sounds a little odd to me. You know, it could be good, doesn't necessarily mean it's bad, but still strikes me as a little weird.
You can see I've only got one piece of chicken out.
Chicken? Did she just say chicken? That something about that does not look very appetizing to me. I took a little spill earlier, you know, in the week. And I have a scab on my leg that looks very, very similar to that so-called piece of chicken. I don't really know what to say. I'm speechless.
Dished on the plate. So that.
And it's finally tied all together here. If you can point out one spice in this entire dish, I will Venmo you $20.
I have cut them. Yes, I have cut them. Put them there and get what bit of juice I can from them. Here is the taste test.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Pirate, why did you just cut the video there? I did not. Thank you for your insight, Kay. I really appreciate you telling us what it tastes like. But that's a segue into the best part of the video, Lee. Now, if you're not familiar with Lee, he is Kay's son, and usually he has some very insightful things to say about her cooking.
Right, so taste test. I've got a bit of everything, bit of spaghetti, chicken and pepper, so let's try it. Chicken's a bit chewy.
Well, yeah.
So I plan to be done for a bit longer. Is there any sauce with this spaghetti?
Yeah, this.
Yeah.
I put some chicken soup with it.
Yeah, that's make it a bit
less bland.
yeah, but it's a bit soggy too.
Oh.
So probably could do with draining it a bit.
Or just, you know, not cooking it as long. Usually that's how pasta works, I think.
Yeah, peppers are alright. Bit soggy, but obviously, you know, with it like. But yeah, but apart from the chicken being a bit chewy and the soggy sketty, actually alright, thumbs up.
Right, Lee said it was. Well, he said it was nice. The chicken is in doing a bit longer because Lee says it needs to be done a bit longer.
Considering that everybody out there knows that Lee is the greatest mind of our generation, you're damn right, Kay. You better listen to what Lee says.
Soggy spaghetti because I'm putting the sauce in. But yeah, Lee said it was nice. So there's going to be a link in the description to my merchandise. If you like what you see, please keep viewing me. If you want to give me a thumbs up, please feel free. If you want to leave a comment or a recipe, please feel free, the more the merrier. And if you haven't subscribed, or you know someone who hasn't subscribed, get into the ribs and tell them to get subscribing and get yourself subscribing. Thank you. Bye.
Well, on the grand scale of Kay's cooking and Cooking with Jack videos and those sort of things, I suppose this isn't too bad. You know, a little bland, a lot of bland, but overall could be worse. You know, the chicken, it looked like it was done, regardless of it looking pretty unappetizing. I mean, the noodles, you know, I don't really know what to say about that. It could be good, could be bad. You know, I'd personally prefer something different, but yeah, I suppose that's a wrap on this, my very first video. Please leave a like and subscribe. You know, I know this probably isn't the best production quality or anything to start off with, but I'm working on improving. You know, first video usually isn't too good for anyone. Over time, hopefully it'll get better, but yeah, if you're still here, I really appreciate you watching to the end, and thank you. Goodbye.